Welcome to this lesson, starting off Mod 1 of Geometry B. Make sure you have the correct math dictionary out to record the 3 words into our dictionary. Here they are when we start. Triangle inequality theorem. The sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. So if we add any two sides, it is always going to be greater than the third side. If that is not the case, then a triangle does not exist. So for a triangle to exist, any two sides, you have to add them up to be bigger than the third side in order for a triangle to exist. Largest angle theorem, they call it theorem 510 in the book. If two sides of a triangle are not congruent, then the larger angle lies opposite the longer side. So in the example here, if we had a triangle with side length 6, 8, and 11, side length 11 is the biggest side length. Therefore, angle A would be the largest. Angle 8's in the middle, so the angle opposite side 8 is angle C. Side with the side length of 6 is the smallest, so the angle opposite it's angle B. That's the smallest angle. Same goes for the sides. Largest side theorem, we call it 5-11 in the book. If two angles of a triangle are not congruent, then the longer side lies opposite the larger angle. Again, angle B here, 110, is the largest angle. Therefore, side AC is the longest. Angle 40 is the middle. So opposite side is BC. So BC is in the middle. The smallest angle is angle C here, which is 30 degrees, so the side opposite at AB would be the smallest. Let's look at a couple examples. So do the following sides form a triangle. To test this, we need to add the two sides and make sure they're bigger than the third side. We can do any two sides. What we should focus on is the smallest side and the medium side. If I add those together and they're bigger than the largest side, then we have enough information to state that those sides would form a triangle. So 43 plus 23, that would give me 66. So 66 is bigger than 63, therefore, yes, they would form a triangle. I'm going to skip 2. I'm going to let you do 2 on your own. If you have questions, you can ask Mr. Ryan. Let's do example 3. I'm going to take, again, 11 is the small side, 22 is the medium side. So I'm going to take 22 plus 11, and I get 33. Now 33 is the same length as the large side. In order for a triangle to form, it has to be bigger. It can't be equal. So number 3, not a triangle. So a triangle would not form with those 3 sides. A little more complex here. It says two sides of a triangle are 6 centimeters and 10 centimeters. I'm going to go to this slide. Two sides of a triangle are 6 centimeters and 10 centimeters. Sorry about that. Determine a range of possible measures for the third side. So what we think about is, let's suppose we have 6 and 10. And let's say 6 is the small, 10 is the medium. That means we're missing the large side. Well, we have a range because we have two numbers, 6 and 10. If we added 6 plus 10, we would get 16, meaning 16 itself is too high, but anything just under 16 would work. So potentially 15.999. So first would be less than 16. And now what if we had 10 as the largest side, and we've got medium and small, and 6 is going to fit in there as the medium. Let's subtract 10 minus 6 to give us 4. So meaning if we had 4, 6, and 10, this would not form a triangle, but anything bigger than 4 would work. So altogether, it's any number between 4 and 16. But it would not include 4 or would not include 16. But it would include, say, 4.001 or 15.999 would work. So when we're thinking about this as a example, let's say this side length was 4. If I connect it with, so let's say I connect it, let's make it back to where it was. Let's bring the 6 centimeters down. So if that were 4.1, this would work. So I click away from it, it forms a triangle. The same thing would work if this one were like 15.9999. We can make a triangle fit with those 3 sides. So our final answer would be any number less than 16, bigger than 4. These should not have been here for this example. 2 sides of a triangle are 10 feet and 10 feet. Determine a range of possibilities for the third side of the triangle. I'm going to let you do this example on your own, and if you have questions, ask Mr. Ryan. Let's take a peek. It says a town park is triangular. A landscape architect wants to place a bench at the corner with the largest angle. Which 2 streets form the corner with the largest angle? So remember, the corner, the angle here, is going to be opposite the biggest side. I see, I should get a pen out so I don't move that. The longest side is this 175 yards, Hollingsworth Road. That means the largest angle would be opposite Hollingsworth. So the 2 streets that form the corner with the largest angle would be MLK and Valley Road. Let's attempt which corner of the triangular plot of land forms the largest angle. Again, the largest angle would be opposite the largest side. So 62 is the largest side. So the largest angle would be angle B, followed by angle A with 55, and angle C would be the smallest. Last example here. List the sides of each triangle in order from shortest to longest. Well, we don't know anything about the sides. We do know a little bit about the angles. And we need to remember that, excuse me, the 3 angles in a triangle add up to equal 180. So if I take angle A plus angle B plus angle C, I'm going to get 180 degrees. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to take the 3x minus 4, replace it with angle A, and then take 5x plus 2, replace it with angle B. And lastly, the 2x minus 8, and replace it for angle C. And now I'm going to solve. So I'm going to combine my like terms. So I've got 3 plus 5 plus 2, that's 10x. Negative 4 plus 2 minus 8, that's going to give me a negative 10 equals 180. Now I want to get that negative 10 over to the other side. So I've got 10x equals 190, divide by 10, and x equals 19. Now we can figure out the angle. So angle A, 3 times 19 minus 4. So I'm plugging in 19 for the x. So we got 3 times 19 is 57 minus 4. Angle A is 53 degrees. Angle B would be 5 times 19 plus 2. So 5 times 19, well, I got 5 times 20 is 100. So we got 95 plus 2, there's 97. And angle C is 2 times 19 minus 8. So 2 times 19 is 38. Minus 8 would give us angle C is 30. Therefore, if we want the sides from shortest to longest, I'm going to use a different color. Angle A, 53, 97, and we had 30. So we never believe the picture, always believe the math here. So the shortest side is opposite the shortest angle. Therefore, it would go AB as the shortest. Next in line would be 53, so opposite it would be BC. And last, 97, opposite that would be AC. So here's the shortest, and here's the largest. Here's your assignment. If you have questions, please see Mr. Rye.